Good morning. This is Empress 2020, the fifth dimension. We're going to start this reading out with the ringing of the bowl. I'm going to ring it 3 times to clear the atmosphere and the energy. Now I'm going to light the sage to purify the atmosphere and to call on my ancestors and my higher power, God the Father, His Son, Christ Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. I'm calling on the high archangels and the heavenly host in the heavens. And I'm calling on my spirit guide and my spirit team. And I'm calling on my ancestors as I sage my face, my crown chakra, my arms, my chest area in front of the camera again, to let you all know that this is a good burning of sage here. And I also am going to call upon my divine bodyguard and my goons that go with me wherever I go and protect me at all costs, to make sure that no hurt, harm, or danger comes near my dwelling or my presence or my energy. Once again, I am Empress 2020, the fifth element. And why I call myself that? Because I am a royal blood priestess, a hierarchy twin. I have so many spiritual gifts. I don't let titles and power take over me in such a way. I truly believe that's why my God bless me and honor me with these gifts. But I want to. I'm gonna make this. I feel like sharing, and so I'm gonna share, and then I'm gonna do another video pulling cards. How about that? Okay. So how all of this came about was 8 months ago. Um, I had again met my divine counterpart. I didn't know at the time. You know how men do us: find them, feed them, fuck them, and forget us. Yeah, I give men what they dish out. You know what I mean? And once I pick up on your energy that you that type of person, the way you treat me is how I treat you. And it's not right or wrong or good or bad, but hey, one hand washes the other. So if you can't take it, don't dish it. That I'm karma, and I found this out, that my higher power has given me the power of karma and of tower power. So all of this is new to me, the tarot card world. But when 8 months ago, when my life started spiraling downward, I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know how it happened, who was doing it. Only thing I know, the bottom in my life began falling down. Oh, excuse me, that's a bell, it's a bird. So I must finna tell the truth on somebody. Anyway, excuse me for that, but yeah, I met a man, and For real, it was wonderful. You know, I had 3 years of celibacy, and he was fine, but I wasn't caught up on his looks. He had the most beautiful, is to me, black eyes. They were, the pupil was white, but to me, at the, the sun, and I have diabetical eyes, so to me, his eyes look black. And the thing about his eyes looking black to me was the fact that I saw eagle eyes in the spirit. I saw that he had eyes of an eagle. So that's why I used the color black, because I knew he had a sharp vision. And he didn't know that I was as spiritual as I am, because that's not something you say, hey, I'm a spiritualist, what are you, you religious, gotta go, you Muslim, gotta go, you Buddha, gotta go. One thing about me, I respect anybody's belief system. I'm not going to try to beat you over the head and force mine on you. And I will not allow you to beat me over the head and make you force and allow you to force feed me yours. That's just not going to happen. But I respect all the ascending masters. And I just learned that word through my spiritual journey. Now, I didn't know that I was literally on an actual God-chosen, hand-picked spiritual journey, because I've been a spiritualist all my life. But for those, I believe it was 6 weeks that I have met this man, I'm going to call him Black, because he told me that was his AKA name. His street name was Black. And, I loved it. It was like, oh my God, because, my last name is White. So I was like, Black and White. Okay, we got that, yin and yang already going on, And then I found out he was from Chicago. I was like, yes, mine. Because one thing about it, I don't look for a man, and never have. I've never had a first boyfriend. I've never had a first love, and I'm not asking or looking for pity or sadness. I'm glad that I'm motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And excuse my French, because I am, But in order for me to keep it real with you, I got to allow you to see my personality. And part of my personality is I'm a jokester, a prankster, a trickster, a comedian. I have so many skills. I'm a cook, I'm a nurse, I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, I'm an investigator, I'm a detective. Some of us as women, we wear many hats. And wear all of them well. And I am one of those. Okay? I'm a rare breed. I'm a fresh cut diamond, rare. I really never had friends, never wanted friends. My only friend and my greatest friend was God himself. And how that came about was, as a kid, my mother, used to beat my ass for everything, anything. I got my ass. It was 4 of us. I'm the third child. Of course, now you know why. Third child, problem child is what I used to call myself, because I couldn't understand why I was always getting my ass beat and why they wasn't getting their ass beat. So I had already knew I was different before the ass whoopings came. And my mother, she drank. But at the same token, it caused me to look at her in a hateful, evil eye, because I just couldn't understand how a mother could treat her child the way that I was being treated. But I had got so sick and tired of her literally beating me, pots, pans, whatever she can get her hands on. Again, if you know anything about Eddie Murphy, go back and listen to some of his past comedy shows. When he was on stage and he talked about the boomerang shoot. How your mama wants your ass so bad she grabbed the first thing and it be a shoe, and how she could throw that motherfucker, hit you in the back of the head, and it come right back to her hand for her to hit your ass again. Man, that was real. That was my life. But at the same token, with this 6-week relationship, a situationship, it wasn't, I wasn't, again, taking it as anything sexual, because he told me he didn't live here. So, it was just something trusting about him, because we were from the same hometown, and he wasn't actually living there, when I met him. He was living in another state. And, I just love my Chicago men, because I come from old school way back, and then too, I'm also 10 years older than him. So again, it wasn't no Stella got her groove back or none of that. It's just that we connected for real on a spiritual level. And when our eyes first met, it was, love at first sight. So again, it was, I had forgot how it felt to really be in the company of what at the time I considered was a real man, and not looking at the outer physique of him, because he was like a body like a god, but your outer don't turn me on. It's what you got inside, and inside of you. And so I think I called him the second day. I couldn't wait no longer, because it was something about his smile. He had a beautiful smile. I love his teeth, and we just, we looked good together, but I didn't know that I was literally we were mirroring each other from day one, from the moment our eyes locked. And I just kept looking at him like, oh my God, he'll look good on me, and I'll look good on him, and da 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 da. And he told me that he was in some kind of situationship. I asked him if he was married. He never answered me. He only told me a few tidbits of her. And, for real, another woman don't want to hear about another woman when she liking what's in front of her. You know what I'm saying? And it got to the point that, I just, I guess he picked it up, and he felt it. He didn't talk about her like, he talked about it one more time. He had told me a situation that he had been working and sending his checks home. And somehow she had called him, and and she was telling him about this bill and my car and da 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 da. And I guess she figured out that they were checks or money, and she opened his mail, and he was really angry and pissed. He was like, "This bitch, she opened my mail and da 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 da." And I'm like, "Whoa, calm down, da 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 da," because for real, I really ain't trying to hear that. So I tried to ease his mind, and, get him to refocus on me, and let's enjoy the moment that we were together. And by the third day, I asked him if he wanted to come over, and oh my God, I can truly say that I had already fell in love with him. I did. So I was getting that. Is this what first love feel like? Is this what a boyfriend and a girlfriend, how they? I mean, because we were like, it wasn't puppy love. We were like two little children. It was like that childhood chemistry, you growing up together, and it's like y'all are best and best and best of friends, and it's like y'all been knowing each other like ever since, he was a sperm and you was an egg, kind of situation. And I was loving it because I was like, wow, I went through what I went through to get to this point, to meet this person, to finally understand what it feels like to be, in love, not fake love, real love, godly love. And I was just enjoying the moment, and he was smoking his little weed, and he drunk a lot of beer. Oh my God, he kept beer in my refrigerator, and I'm a recovering addict. I really didn't want that shit in my house, but if him leaving that was letting me know I'm coming back, and I'm really feeling at home, you're welcome. But trust and believe, I ran to me a meeting, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I met this man, and he drink and he smoke, and I allow it in my house, and da 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 da. Because I didn't want to pick back up, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to get comfortable with this situationship where it would lead me to, drinking and off at the races again. So, I had been learned to tell on myself. And at that time, I was, again, today I have 21 years, 9 months, and 9 days today. Now, this was last year around August that I met him, because my anniversary is September the 7th. So September the 7th, I was coming up on celebrating 21 years, and he was here, and oh my God, and I was kind of like ecstatic and elated, when I told him that I was in recovery, and that I was, finna celebrate, this significant amount of clean time. And, it was like he wanted to be a part of it, because we was having like a event, on that, my anniversary was on a Saturday. So we was having a NA event, and I think it was like a fundraiser or something like that. And I remember telling him about it, because we would talk to each other while he was at work. And even though, out of all the hammering, nailing, whatever he was doing, I heard his voice crystal clear. I knew every time he smiled because I was smiling. I knew when he was finna laugh because I was laughing. And I wasn't picking up on the synchronicities then, but as I'm, reliving these moments with you all right now I see what was going on then that I didn't see. I see now what I didn't see then, is what I'm saying. And I still light up right now as I'm talking about him. My face is lit up, for real, like a crystal ball, and I have one, okay? Ain't no secrets over here. I'm a real empress. I'm a real oracle. I'm real. I'm 100, and I'm 1,000% real. And I really, was feeling real comfortable with him, because, again, the first time that he came over, we was like, talking, conversation, and I had the YouTube on with playing old school music in the back, and all it seemed like all the good old love making damn music was coming on, and we both singing, knowing word for word, and we singing to each other, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, oh my God, we sound good together, and so we singing to each other all night, and he smoking his weed and drinking his beer, he feeling it. So we decided to play some cards, Boy, why niggas be playing? And yes, I said the word nigga. Why niggas be playing? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, come on, let's play 1500. He's like, I don't know how to play that. I'm like, come on, it's easy. I'll show you how to play. But he, I'm, and like I say, so when I get comfortable around you, I turn into like a cash shit talker. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass. Come on now, that's all you got. Oh, fuck that. I'm gonna do. I get real drunken sailor at the mouth, because I get hyped But for real, I'm really letting that person know I really like you. I really love your company. Ooh, I want more of this. And this, that, and the other. And so he I don't think that I'm not for certain, but I don't think that he, was kind of like used to the language that I was using, but it didn't disturb him, piss him off, make him angry. He was more like quiet, and when he talked, it was sort of like a mumble, like I got to decipher what the fuck did he just say, and then it just got to the point I don't give a fuck what he say. He just look good, you know what I'm saying? But for real, it wasn't all that. I'm just blowing some shit out of proportion now, but yeah, we played cards, and it was we had a very, very good night. And I don't think I let him spend the night that night, because that's one thing I don't do, just up jump meet people and jump into bed with them, but now that I look back, I wished I had asked him, when was the last time you went to the doctor? How you treat your mother? How you treat your sister? How many baby mamas you? Because I always have a questionnaire that, I get. Like, when is your birthday? You know what I'm saying? How long you been living where you say you live now? I didn't give him the interrogations questions that I normally give, because shit happens, and you can't call the police on a motherfucker that don't have no information. You know what I'm saying? This is how I think, as a woman, and I've always been in touch with my masculine side, you know what I'm saying? So because both of my brothers taught me how to fight, and they like, ain't no nigga gonna get off on you or get over on you. You gonna you gonna whoop his ass, because if you could beat my ass, you gonna beat the fuck out of him. Again, excuse my French, but I just have to keep it real, because I'm 1,000. I used to say 110, but all the shit I've been through in the past 8 months, we had to increase our self-worth and our value, so we had 1,000% now. Shit. But regardless to, it happened, and it was so kind of like I initiated it. He was sitting in a chair, and I just jumped on him, you know what I'm saying? And and before I knew it, we broke it. And he's like, don't worry about it, I'll fix it, call me your fixer man. And let me tell y'all something. I have neighbors, like where I live like in a high-rise building, right? And it's like 13 apartments on each floor or whatever, and I'm like on penthouse view, you know what I'm saying? Anyhow, baby condominium. And so I wanted him to fix my chair. So I went and asked one of my neighbors for his tool set, right? But I didn't know that my neighbor was going to come back like in 30 minutes, to come get his tools. So when somebody knocked on the door, he like, who the fuck is that? I'm like, who the fuck you asking? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't let people run in and out of my house. I don't run in and out of people's houses. I really don't answer my doorbell. I really don't answer my door. I don't fuck a phone. I don't live according to my phone. I'm very personal and private. And so I'm like, who is it? And then all it took was for him to hear another man on the side of that door. He was like, move back, I got this. Y'all, I'm talking about, I seen him go from a kitty cat to a ferocious ass lion. He was like, yeah, dude, what's up? How can I help you? Like, oh my God. He was like, come to get my toolkit. I mean, he wanted to beat the man's ass right then.